What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video I'm going to be reading a comment that I received from a woman on my last video. She was replying to another guy's comment on a video where I was talking about how involuntarily celibate males are now transitioning into becoming women in order to experience some sort of dating life, some sort of intimacy at all. And this guy comments, being an involuntarily celibate man, this doesn't surprise me in the least. Women have so much easier of lives than men do. It is insane the level of privilege sometimes. I am not poor by any means, and I don't compare to the level of privilege that an average woman can expect. Okay, so then Katie Petsy replies, would you mind explaining further how women have it easier than men? I'm not looking for a fight, just genuinely curious to learn your perspective. And this is why so many men are frustrated. And it honestly doesn't even do us any good to explain the trials and tribulations you go through as a man to a woman. It just makes zero sense. And it's also why we have all these female content creators. And honestly, I do appreciate their content they're putting out based as videos and opening the eyes of women on how to be traditional and how to present themselves in a way where a high value man with dignity and a moral compass will value. But at the same time, you have zero clue. Women content creators have zero clue what it's like to walk down the path of being a man. And they can't explain this to anyone, any man watching. They can't explain from their perspective what it's like to be a man. They've only lived in the perspective of a woman and seen life through the lens of a female. So they'll never understand the grind that a man has to go through his entire life just to attract one high quality woman and then retain her. We have guys by the millions watching videos, audiobooks, reading, researching, looking at statistics, trying to get better at this thing. And women don't have to do any of that stuff. I mean, you just have to, cook, clean, be submissive, be sweet, be affectionate, be friendly, and stay in shape. In moderate shape. I mean, you're competing with land whales out here in the West. It's not that difficult, but a man has to get up at 4:35 every morning, commute to his job, work 60 hours a week, commute another hour or two back home in traffic, lay down good pipe for you, and he has to put in all the work. He's banging away, going crazy after his long day at work. Damn near, this is why guys that die earlier, they have damn heart attacks. We're putting in all the work, going to work, then we're going to work on our women when we come home. Then after that, he has to be there for you emotionally, and for the kids, if you have kids, he has to be there for them emotionally and physically and pay the bills for them. It's a nonstop cycle. And if that man doesn't upkeep that cycle and that routine or show that he's trying to, he's going to get replaced by the next man that is. That is a constant treadmill and hamster wheel that men have to constantly put themselves through in order to retain a good quality woman. And women will never understand that because they just have to show up, be at least a little bit friendly, be sweet and be in shape, take care of themselves, and put on a little bit of makeup. That's it. We don't care about your job. We don't care about, your background, your school, where you came from. All of that stuff doesn't matter to a man. But we're burdened with the burden of performance in life. And that's something that no matter what, we can't explain to you women, because you'll never know what it's like to have another woman constantly on your heels like that. Always. Like what it is for a man with other men. And if you don't stay on your grind, another man can replace you just like that. Doesn't matter how long you've been in a relationship with a woman. Doesn't matter how much trust you've built and all of that. You can get replaced like that. Especially in today's era with social media and just all of these things that we're exposed to. The world's a lot smaller. It's much easier for you to replace. All it takes is one notification, one DM from the celebrity guy that she's always had a crush on. And just like that, you're not on your P's and Q's and constantly hustling. You will be lapped by another man and he will steal your woman from you. That is the game that the modern man has to play if he chooses to participate in the modern dating scene. You always have to be improving. You always have to be pushing forward. And women have no freaking clue what that's like.